Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jay Mehta here from Mumbai, and this is a continuation video of our series on low AMH. In this video, we are going to try and discuss the autologous stem cell therapy in the ovary for rejuvenating these ovaries in women who have a very low AMH. Now remember one thing, we all know what are stem cells. Stem cells are those cells which are growing inside the bone marrow. They can travel to any other body tissue, and it is believed that they can go and take up the properties of that tissue so that it allows the tissue to regenerate. Alright? This is the theory which we try to exploit in using the stem cell therapy inside the ovary. The answer to that question is currently no. Currently we do not know that. As a result of this, what we do is that our hematologist or a doctor who specializes in treatment of blood and blood products prepares a very special layer of a buffy coat. Now this is a centrifugation process which we have explained in one of our videos earlier, so maybe you can check that. But this buffy coat is taken and is injected inside the ovary with the hope that the stem cell which is necessary to regenerate or rejuvenate the ovary will go there and do its work. To be experimental, and it is not a proven therapy. I repeat this, it is an experimental therapy which can be attempted or tried in women with very low AMH. So the answer is yes. In our experience of doing a vast majority of these cases, we've realized that in 20% of the women, this therapy is going to work wonders. Approximately 5 to 10% of the women become pregnant naturally or spontaneously within 2 to 3 months following this therapy. The rest of the women, they respond or they start responding better to ovarian stimulation or dual stimulation when assisted reproduction or IVF is being attempted. We follow a very strict criteria for enrolling women who need or whom we think are going to benefit with autologous stem cell transplants. And those are women who are typically less than age of 39. These are women who have a very low AMH of less than 0.4, or women who have an antral follicle count of less than 3, and preferably these should be women who've not had an ovarian surgery in the past, be it a cyst, be it endometriosis, or be it any other form of malignancy. As long as these criteria are met, we try and counsel these women in whom we think that there could be a subtle benefit of doing this procedure. Stem cell extraction can be done from your waist bone. It's done under local anesthesia and it is a painless procedure. After that, the processing is done inside the laboratory, and a minor laparoscopic surgery or a keyhole surgery, which takes approximately 20 minutes, is done to put a camera through your navel, through your umbilicus, and then guide the stem cell inside the ovary, which we select for the transfer. We typically follow up the women following this procedure for the next 2 months, and within 2 months, the women in whom we are going to get a good benefit, it's usually evident based on their antral follicle count. Mind you, it does not increase the AMH value, it does not enhance the chance of success rates following IVF, it just enhances your chances of getting good quality and slightly better number of eggs following ovarian stimulation. And that is a very important point which every woman who are planning to undergo this therapy or study about this therapy should learn and know. Now remember, this therapy is associated without any form of rejection. The reason is because it is your stem cells which are taken from your body and put inside your ovary. Okay? It's not somebody else's stem cells which are taken, which could lead to any other form of immune problems. As a result of this is a very, very safe and a standardized therapy. The question comes, can we also attempt this therapy in women who have undergone something called as ovarian insufficiency or ovarian failure, where the FSH value is going to be very high, AMH value is going to be very, very low, and these women may or may not be menstruating. We've tried this therapy in these type of women, and in those women who have an ovarian failure or women who are more than age 41 having extremely low AMH, if we try to attempt stem cell therapy, the chances of the therapy going and benefiting these women is going to be approximately 5 or 6%, and definitely not more than that. Along with this, there can be an adjunct which we can use along with the stem cells, and that is platelet rich plasma, that is also called as PRP. This is something which is again obtained from your own blood. Okay, your blood is drawn, a specific mixture of platelets is prepared, and along with the stem cell we can try to inject these platelets as well inside the ovary. Very long back we used to do just ovarian PRP, that means just ovarian platelet rich plasma injection, but ever since stem cell has come in, we've given up on that because stem cell has evidently given us much more enhanced success rates, much more better quality of oocytes, and slightly increased number of eggs following the stem cell transplant in the ovary. Now this is a very new therapy. It's going to raise a lot of questions, obviously. Should there be questions, women can feel free to post them in our comment box. Me or one of my team members will certainly try and answer your questions to this. Thank you so much.